Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a full face tutorial on this look right here. I figured I wanted to do something for Thanksgiving, but I wanted to kind of go in the middle ground. I didn't want to go too extra, but then I didn't want to go too subtle with it either. So I kind of went middle of the road, soft glam, if you will. I feel weird saying soft glam because I always think of the Anastasia palette now, but this is what I would consider to be a soft glam type of look. You can feel like you've done a little something extra without being too extra. And I'm also going to be talking about a Black Friday sale at the end of the video. And I'm going to be showing you guys a bunch of brushes from BK Beauty. If you haven't checked out this line, you're going to see just about all of them in action for this entire look. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. For my foundation, I'm going in with the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing in the shade number 260. I picked that up on a BK Beauty 106 brush. I recently spoke about her brushes, Lisa J, here on YouTube. She's also on Instagram. I will leave her info down below. But I have her brush line. She sent me her original brushes, which I'm going to use today. And I love them. So when she released these two new brushes, this one right here, which is a smaller brush for foundation, you can obviously use it for powders and stuff too. It's a really nice synthetic brush. And a larger powder brush, which, this one right here, this is the 105. I immediately jumped on that pre-order. I told you guys about them. She had a collaboration with Kendra Scott, which I love Kendra Scott. The jewelry, so beautiful. And this brush is working out really well to buff this into the skin. She like the size of it and everything. She does such a great job. I'm so picky about synthetic brushes, and I love hers. I love hers. I'm really going to press right around the pore area and on my nose to make sure that I get a really nice blend on my pores. I don't like to swipe too much and not go in and do this around that area. This really helps to get it all blurred out. The 106 is the newest foundation brush. This one is the one that she already had in the line. Just want to show you guys in case you haven't seen it before. Love this one. This is the number 101. I've always really been a fan of this type of shape. So you have two different options here, and you can totally use this one for like contour or blush or whatever. Now I am going to go in with concealer, and I think I'm going to go in with something different. Typically I use my Giorgio Armani, but today I am going to use my Meet Your Hue, and this is in the shade number 11, light medium. I'm going to go right underneath the eyes. For the concealer, I'm going to use my sponge, and this is the Sonia Kashuk sponge. Just pressing this into place. Huda Beauty baking powder in Pound Cake. I'm just going to go ahead and set underneath my eyes with this. I am going to bake for my under eye, because I am going to do my eyes on camera. I'm forever not able to speak. I'm not going to put too much right away. Just want to make sure I set this area and my nose, and then I'll add a little bit more powder whenever I go to do my eyes. She has several different options when it comes to just like all over powder. My favorite one and the one I go to use the most is this one, the number 102. And I'm going to use that with my By Terry Hyaluronic Tinted Hydra Powder. And this is in the shade 200. I had to take out the little sifter because I was having trouble getting it out. I'm going to pick some of this up, and I always pick up too much. So I get it on my brush like this, and then I put it into the cap. So that is all I'm going to end up using. I still have a little bit too much, so I'll just tap it all over, and you will see powder flying everywhere. But I'm just lightly going to press this all over the face to set my makeup. Now I'm going to go in with my Tatcha Camilla Gold Spun Lip Balm. I'm almost out of this one, but I use it every single day. I like to hydrate my lips, before I go in with the rest of my makeup. For my eyes, I'm going to go into Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum palette. I recently spoke about this in my most used palettes currently. This is a perfect fall, perfect Thanksgiving type of palette. So I'm going to go ahead, bake underneath my eyes, zoom you guys in, and get started. BK Beauty 203 in this shade. This looks like it would be a really light bone colored shadow, but on my skin tone, you can see it's kind of peachy. I'm going to place this all over the lid. Same color, this time on a BK Beauty 201. I'm going to bring this all up into the crease transition area. I'm having a particularly hard time talking today, so I apologize. I blame it on the holidays, the lack of sleep. I don't know about you guys, but it's right after Halloween, everything just gets so chaotic. You know, with kids, we have to go to 10 million different families, see everybody. We just had a Thanksgiving dinner in Kentucky, and then this weekend we have another one that's close to Kentucky, which is not close to us. Yeah, it's just travel, 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 go, go, go. BK Beauty 202. Now I'm going to go in with this color, starting off on the outer corner of the eye. I'm going to work it upwards, smoking this area out and upward. BK Beauty 205 and the red, maybe more like a burnt terracotta, something like that, semi-reddish. I'm going to start stamping this on and then kind of blending it into the crease, just on this outer V right here. Back in with the original 203 and the original shade. I'm just going to take a little bit of this right on the front portion, kind of clean it up and brighten it up. BK Beauty 201 and the yellow. Got just a little bit of this on my brush. I'm very lightly going to apply this to the top part of the outer corner of the eye. I want to add it in, but I don't want it to be overwhelming. BK Beauty 204, and I'm going to grab the metallic shade right here. I'm going to use this to highlight my brow arch, as well as place a little bit on the inner corner. Refer number 3 in the metallic gold. I am using this shade Wet. I'm going to line my eyes. Going back in with this color in the BK Beauty 204, I'm going to run this right along the lower lash line. Then I am going to add inner rim liner and mascara. Moving on to bronzer, typically this is the brush that I like to use. It is the BK Beauty 103, but I'm going to go in with the newest one, this really large one. I don't know if it's going to fit into this palette or not, but I am going to try. This is the Hourglass Unlocked palette, and I am going to take these two shades right here and just mix them together. Let's see. I kind of stamp like this and lean towards the mirror side, and I got it on there. Let's see, and just start bronzing up the skin. I love how big this brush is. For my blush, I'm going to go in with Poker Face from Il Makiage and my BK Beauty 104. It's been a little while since I have used this blush, and I was going through my blush drawer, and I was like, oh, let me grab this one. I really like this blush, and it's been a little hot minute. Now I'm going to highlight using this shade right here on my Sonia G Mini Cheek. BK Beauty 103, back in with my by Terry Hyaluronic Tinted Powder in number 200 Natural. Sorry, my phone started going off. This is the same color I used to set my face. And I'm going to use this to buff all over and make everything really nice and seamless, and then we'll start on the lips. I did a quick little outfit change, and now I'm going to finish off my lips, going in with Smooches from my collection with Christian AUDETTE. And I'm just going to line the outside perimeter of my lips and then kind of slightly fill them in. And just so you guys know, I always blot off any excess lip balm before I go in with my lip product. Next up, Beauty lipstick. I'm just going to apply a light layer of this. If you wanted to, you could leave it like this for a really beautiful nude look, but I want to add a little bit of puffin. So what I'm going to do is just blot off my lips. And that's just going to take off any excess product, and now I'm going to go in with puffin. I am just going to tap this on, blot my lips together. And I'm going to take it one step further and apply a gloss on top. And you can use any nude gloss you want to, or even clear. All right, you guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. And I wanted to let you guys know that Christian AUDETTE is having a 20% off sale for Black Friday. And it's going to include my collection. I have the bundle available, and I do have individuals. So if you want just puffin, if you want just beauty, smooches, or kitten liner, you can get them individually or as a bundle, 20% off. And then they are also having, if you spend $70, you're going to be able to get a free lipstick from the CEO collection. So I highly recommend you checking that out. And if you haven't been able to pick up my collection yet, this is a good time to get 20% off. I also want to mention that if you have not checked out BK Beauty, their brushes are amazing. You are missing out. Lisa is such a beautiful woman inside and out. You will love her. I'm going to link her down below. She does several different tutorials with her brushes. She talks about them in depth, and they are for such a beautiful cause. And I think that she has done such a good job with her line. I love seeing that it's growing. And if you love synthetic brushes and you want something that's really nice and high quality, definitely check her out. They're just amazing. I'm so proud of her and everything that she has accomplished. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving. I'm not sure when this video is going up, but I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.